Chapter 1. A Morning at the Market. Lily woke up early. The sun shone brightly through her window, painting her small room with a warm golden light. She stretched slowly, a big smile on her face. "Today is market day," she whispered to herself. Market day was always her favorite day of the week. She loved the colors, the sounds, and the fresh smells. She got out of bed and went to her small kitchen. For breakfast, she toasted a piece of bread and made a cup of hot tea. She ate slowly, thinking about all the delicious things she would buy. After breakfast, Lily chose her favorite blue dress and her most comfortable walking shoes. She picked up her big, empty market bag. "Perfect," she said, looking in the mirror. "Time to go." Lily stepped outside. The street was already busy. Neighbors walked with their dogs. Children played, and cars drove slowly past. The air was fresh and cool. She started her walk to the market, which was only a few blocks from her house. With every step, she felt more excited. She could already hear the distant sounds of people talking and laughing. When Lily arrived, the market was full of life. Bright red tomatoes sat next to green leafy vegetables. Yellow lemons piled high near purple grapes. The air smelled of fresh bread, sweet fruit, and a hint of the sea. She saw Mr. Green, the fruit seller, arranging his apples. "Hello, Mr. Green," Lily called out, waving her hand. "Hello, Lily. How are you today?" he replied with a big smile. "I'm very good, thank you." "Your apples look wonderful," Lily said. "How much are they?" Mr. Green held up a red apple. $2 for 1 kilo, special price today. Lily thought about making apple pie. "Yes, please, 1 kilo of the red ones," she said, pointing. Mr. Green quickly put the shiny red apples into a small bag. Lily paid him and carefully placed the apples into her big market bag. They felt heavy and good. Next, Lily walked towards the bakery store. The warm, sweet smell of fresh bread pulled her closer. Mrs. Baker was busy selling her delicious loaves. "Good morning, Mrs. Baker." Lily greeted her warmly. "Good morning, Lily. What can I get for you?" Mrs. Baker asked. "1 fresh loaf of your wonderful brown bread, please," Lily requested. Mrs. Baker wrapped a still warm loaf in paper. Lily paid and added the bread to her bag. The bag was getting heavier, but Lily was happy. Fresh bread was a must for dinner. Her next stop was the fish stall. The smell here was different, salty and fresh like the ocean. Mr. Fish was talking to another customer. Lily waited patiently. When it was her turn, she said, "Hello, Mr. Fish. Do you have any fresh white fish today?" Mr. Fish showed her a beautiful piece. "This one just came in this morning, Lily. Perfect for dinner." Lily agreed. "It looks excellent. I'll take it, please." She paid for the fish and watched Mr. Fish wrap it carefully. She put it in a separate, smaller bag inside her main market bag to keep it away from her bread and fruit. Her basket was now quite full. Lily smiled. Her market adventure was going well. Chapter 2. More Market Finds. Lily's bag was heavy, but her list was not finished. She still needed vegetables. She walked past many colorful stalls. Green peppers, red carrots, purple eggplants. So many choices. The market was noisy and happy. People laughed and talked. Music played softly from a distant speaker. She stopped at a big vegetable stall. A kind woman with a bright scarf stood there. "Hello, do you have fresh tomatoes?" Lily asked. "Yes, of course. Look here," the woman said, showing big red tomatoes. "They are very good today." Lily picked 3 tomatoes. They felt firm and ripe. "And some green lettuce, please," Lily added. The woman put the vegetables in a paper bag. "That will be $3, she said. Lily paid and thanked her. She put the vegetables carefully into her market bag. Now her bag was even fuller. Lily took a deep breath. The smells of the market were wonderful. Fresh flowers from one stall, sweet cookies from another. She loved seeing all the different people. Old friends talked, children ran around, and vendors called out their prices. Everyone looked happy. "What else do I need?" Lily thought. Milk. She always bought fresh milk from the market. It tasted better than the milk from the supermarket. She walked to the dairy section. At the dairy stall, Mr. White smiled at her. He sold milk, cheese, and yogurt. "Good morning, Lily. How are you today?" he asked. "Good morning, Mr. White. I'm very well, thank you. 1 bottle of fresh milk, please," Lily requested. Mr. White took a cold glass bottle from a large cooler. The milk looked white and creamy. "Here you go, Lily. Very fresh from Farmer John's cows," he said. Lily paid him $4. She put the milk carefully into her bag, making sure it stood upright. Her market bag was now almost completely full. It felt very heavy on her arm, but Lily was happy. She had good apples, fresh bread, nice fish, ripe tomatoes, green lettuce, and cold milk. All her favorite things. She smiled. Time to go home soon, she thought. But first, she wanted to walk around a little more, just to enjoy the busy market one last time. She saw a stall selling beautiful flowers. Maybe next time she would buy some flowers too. She took a moment to just watch the lively scene around her. The market was a special place. Chapter 3. A Small Problem. Lily was very happy. Her market bag was full. She had good food for many days. She walked past the stalls one last time. She saw a flower stall. The flowers were so beautiful. Red, blue, yellow, and white. They smelled very sweet. "Oh," she thought, "I want some flowers for my table." She stopped at the flower stall. A friendly woman smiled at her. "Hello," Lily said. "These flowers are lovely. How much are the yellow ones?" The woman held up a small bunch of bright yellow flowers. "These are $2, Lily," she said. Lily knew the woman. She often bought flowers here. Lily reached into her big market bag. She wanted to take out her small purse. She looked for it. She looked again. She put her hand deeper into the bag. Her smile slowly went away. "Where is it?" she thought. Her purse was not in her bag. It was not in her pocket. Lily's eyes became big. She quickly checked all her pockets. No purse. "Oh no," she whispered. "My wallet. I forgot my wallet at home." A little sadness filled her heart. She really wanted the yellow flowers. She looked at the friendly flower woman. "I am so sorry," Lily said. Her voice was quiet. "I forgot my wallet. I cannot buy the flowers today." She felt a little bad. She had no money with her. The flower woman looked at Lily. She saw Lily's sad face. She had known Lily for a long time. "Oh, Lily," the woman said kindly, "it is okay. Do not worry." She smiled a warm smile. "Take the flowers. You can pay me next time you come to the market." Lily was very surprised. Her sad face quickly changed to a happy one. "Really?" she asked. "Are you sure? Thank you so much." She felt so happy and thankful. "I will pay you next week, I promise." The flower woman nodded. "Yes, of course, Lily. Flowers make people happy. Take them." Lily carefully took the small bunch of yellow flowers. Their petals were soft and bright. She put them gently on top of her full market bag. Now her bag was very, very full and a little heavy. But Lily's heart felt light again. "It is time to go home," she thought. She said goodbye to the kind flower woman. She had learned something today. Good people are everywhere. Lily started her walk home. She looked at the beautiful yellow flowers. They were a gift from a kind friend at the market. She smiled. It was a day with a small problem, but a big happy ending. Chapter 4. Returning home. Lily left the busy market. The sounds of people and music slowly faded behind her. Her big market bag was very, very full. It felt heavy on her arm, heavier than before. But Lily did not mind. Her heart felt light and happy. She walked slowly along the street. The sun was warm on her face. A gentle breeze moved the leaves on the trees. She looked at the beautiful yellow flowers she held carefully on top of her bag. They were a special gift, a reminder of the kind flower woman. As she walked, Lily thought about her morning. The market was a wonderful place. She remembered Mr. Green and his red apples. She remembered Mrs. Baker and the warm, fresh bread. She remembered Mr. Fish and the shiny white fish, perfect for dinner. She also thought about the kind woman at the vegetable stall. Her fresh tomatoes and green lettuce were now safe in Lily's bag. And Mr. White's creamy milk was standing upright, ready for her morning tea. Then she remembered the small problem with her wallet. A little worry had come, but then a big kindness followed. The flower woman's smile was clear in Lily's mind. "Take the flowers, Lily. Pay me next time." Such good words, such a kind heart. Lily smiled. Yes, good people are everywhere, even when you forget your money. Her steps were slow, but her thoughts were fast. What would she cook for dinner tonight? She had so many good things in her bag. The fresh, white fish was perfect. She could bake it with a little salt and pepper. And the vegetables. She imagined the red tomatoes and green lettuce in a fresh salad. A simple, delicious salad. The dressing would be easy. A little oil and vinegar. And, of course, the fresh brown bread from Mrs. Baker. She could slice it and eat it with butter. For dessert, she still had the sweet red apples. She could eat one fresh after her dinner. Or maybe, she thought, she could save them for a small apple pie later in the week. Today's meal would be simple and fresh, full of the market's flavors. Lily hummed a quiet tune as she walked. The weight of her bag was a happy weight. It meant good food and good memories from the market. She passed by familiar houses, green gardens, and children playing near their homes. Finally, she saw her own small house. Its blue door looked welcoming. "Home, sweet home," she whispered. She reached her front door, took out her keys, and opened it. The air inside was quiet and cool. She carefully stepped inside, her full market bag still in her hand. The market day was over, but the cooking adventure was about to begin. Chapter 5. Cooking Dinner. Lily was finally home. She put her heavy market bag gently on the kitchen table. The yellow flowers, still bright and fresh, lay on top. Time to cook, she thought, a happy smile on her face. She carefully took out all the fresh food, the white fish, the red tomatoes, the green lettuce, the brown bread, and the red apples. Everything looked so good. First, Lily started with the fish. She wanted to bake it. She took the fish out of its special bag. It looked clean and fresh. Lily turned on her oven to a low heat to warm up. She put the fish on a baking tray. Then she added a little salt and a little pepper on top of the fish. She always kept it simple. Simple was delicious. Next, she prepared the vegetables for her salad. She took the big red tomatoes and the fresh green lettuce. She went to the sink and washed them carefully with cool water. "Clean and fresh," she murmured. She took a small knife and cut the tomatoes into round slices. Then she tore the lettuce leaves into smaller pieces with her hands. She put the cut vegetables into a big bowl. The colors looked beautiful together, red and green. For the salad dressing, Lily made a simple one. She took a bottle of olive oil and a bottle of vinegar. She poured a little oil and a little vinegar into a small cup. She mixed them together with a spoon. This dressing would make the fresh salad taste even better. Everything was going well in her kitchen. The oven was ready. Lily carefully put the tray with the fish into the warm oven. "Cook slowly, my friend," she thought. She set a small timer for 20 minutes. While the fish was baking, a warm, soft smell began to fill her small kitchen. It smelled wonderful, like the sea and spices. Lily took a deep breath. She loved this smell. While the fish was cooking, Lily finished her salad. She poured the oil and vinegar dressing over the tomatoes and lettuce in the bowl. She gently mixed it all with 2 spoons. "Perfect," she said. Then she took out the brown bread from Mrs. Baker. She took a knife and sliced the warm, crusty bread into thick pieces. She put the slices in a small basket. The kitchen felt cozy and warm. The light from the window was softer now, as the afternoon slowly turned into evening. Lily heard the soft ding of the oven timer. "Ah, ready!" she exclaimed. She put on oven mitts and carefully pulled out the baking tray. The fish was golden and smelt absolutely amazing. Dinner was ready. Lily looked at her table. The fresh fish, the colourful salad, the sliced brown bread, and the kind yellow flowers. Everything was from the market today. She felt very happy. It was a simple meal, but it was made with fresh ingredients and a lot of care. She was ready to enjoy her delicious dinner. Chapter 6. A Special Meal. Lily sat down at her small kitchen table. The yellow flowers stood in a little glass, bright and cheerful. On her plate, the golden fish looked delicious. Next to it was the colourful salad, red tomatoes and green lettuce. The sliced brown bread sat in its basket, ready to be eaten. She took a deep breath. The smell of fresh food filled the air. She felt very happy. She picked up her fork. Her first bite was a piece of the white fish. It was warm, soft, and tasted wonderful. A little salt, a little pepper, simple and perfect. It melted in her mouth. She hummed softly. The taste was so fresh, like the ocean itself. She closed her eyes for a moment, enjoying the flavor. Next, she tried the salad. The tomatoes were sweet, and the lettuce was crisp. The simple dressing of oil and vinegar made it even better. Then she took a slice of the brown bread. She broke off a piece and put it in her mouth. It was still a little warm, with a lovely crust. The bread from Mrs. Baker was always the best. Lily ate slowly, enjoying every bite. Each taste reminded her of the market. The sweet apples from Mr. Green, the warm bread from Mrs. Baker, the fresh fish from Mr. Fish, the ripe vegetables from the kind woman. It was all so good. It was not just food. It was a story of her day, full of good ingredients and friendly faces. She looked at the yellow flowers on the table. They were a special part of her meal too. They reminded her of the kind flower woman. "Take the flowers, Lily. Pay me next time." Such a kind gesture had made her day even brighter. These flowers added beauty and warmth to her dinner. She felt very thankful. The simple meal made Lily feel warm and full inside, not just her stomach, but her heart too. She felt a deep sense of peace. Her home was cozy, and her food was delicious. All her hard work at the market, carrying the heavy bag, had led to this wonderful moment. It was a perfect end to her market day. She finished the fish and the salad. The brown bread was almost gone. She still had the red apples from Mr. Green. She chose one, big and shiny. She took a bite. It was sweet and crunchy. A perfect dessert to finish her special meal. She leaned back in her chair, a big smile on her face. Lily looked around her kitchen. Everything was clean and quiet. She felt very satisfied. Her market day was a success. Her cooking was a success. And now her dinner was a delicious memory. She was happy, very happy. It was a good day indeed. Chapter 7. Planning for next time. Lily finished her delicious apple. She stood up from her table. It was time to clean. She took her plate and cup to the sink. She washed them with warm water and soap. She put them on a drying rack. Her kitchen table was now empty, except for the bright yellow flowers. She wiped the table with a clean cloth. Everything looked neat again. Lily felt happy. She thought about her dinner. The fish was so soft and tasty. The salad was fresh and crunchy. The bread was perfect with a little butter. This was the best dinner, she thought. Lily put away the last clean spoon. She looked around her tidy kitchen. Her mind went back to the market morning. She remembered the bright colors of the fruit and vegetables. She heard the happy voices of the people. She smelled the fresh bread. She smiled, thinking of Mr. Green and his apples, Mrs. Baker and her bread, Mr. Fish and his fish, all the friendly faces. Then she looked at the yellow flowers. They were a gift from the kind flower woman. Lily remembered forgetting her wallet. The woman was so good. I must pay her next week, Lily said quietly to herself. And I will thank her again. The flowers made her home feel warm and pretty. They were a nice memory of a kind person. It was a small problem, but a big kindness. Lily started to think about next week. What will I buy at the market then? She wondered. Maybe new kinds of vegetables, or sweet strawberries if they were in season. She loved to walk around and see everything new. The market was always a surprise. She also thought about new foods to cook. She could try a new soup recipe, or maybe a simple pasta dish with fresh market vegetables. She had a small book with many recipes. Tomorrow she would look for new ideas. Cooking made her happy. Lily felt a little sleepy now. It was a long day, but a very good day. She went to her window and looked outside. The sky was dark, and a few stars shone brightly. Her home was quiet and peaceful. Yes, she whispered, a very good day indeed. She was happy for her fresh food, her cozy home, and the kind people at the market. She looked forward to her next visit and to all the new tastes and friendly smiles waiting for her there.